It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain it through time. Oh, I know time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks like a wave. So unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know. I wasted it all just to watch it go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. Eventually realized I tried so hard. I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain it through time. Oh, I know time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks like a wave. So unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know. I wasted it all just to watch it go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. Eventually realized I tried so one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised they've gotten some things the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. I kept everything aside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard. I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised I tried so hard. I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain it through time. Oh, I know time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks like a wave. So unreal. Didn't look down below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all. Just to watch it go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard.
Ah, there we go. Now we got some feedback. Excellent. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, boy. Fuck, now I gotta do another piece of fucking trying to figure out what to do. Because I'm switching over to my old fucking tablet. The fucking face of my current tablet, being the cheap Chinese piece of crap it is really starting to give way. It's a pain in the ass to draw on. So I'm probably gonna go grab Press the pen test. Press the pen button and tap the pen tip to the tablet to do it right. Click function. Tablet buttons. Hang on. Look, just watch your ears and I'll show you what we're doing. What the fuck I'm actually looking at. Fuck, can't jump. So basically what I'm trying to get rid of is fucking this. Where when if I hold it down it does the fucking right click. I don't want that. What a fucking piece of shit. It's doing that fucking click. What the fuck's going on? What if I just fucking disable one? Should be. Oh no, it's still fucking doing it. What the fuck? Oh, I do. This is the program Wacom up here. Hang on. Wacom, how to disable, hold right click. Yeah, that's going to be happening a lot. My internet is still not stable. And mind you, I'm going off my phone internet, which is actually more stable. Hang on. Watch this shit. Hang on. Speed test. Remember, what you're looking at is the better version of the internet. You know it's a good sign when it struggles to even start the fucking speed test. So yeah, 1.37 megabits download speed. Let's see what the upload speed is. Oh, there you go, look. 5.2. The upload speed is actually better than the download speed. There you go, this is what we're currently operating with. But we can only do this for a few more days. Because I think probably after this stream, I'm gonna max out my fucking mobile data for the month. I'm gonna have to go grab a, big ass fucking Ethernet cable. Because we're waiting for these fucking useless cunts to come in and install the NBN. Or install the optic fiber. What the fuck, it still haven't shown up. Ah, well. Alright. Alright. Let's get back into this one. Oh, and I might get into this. I don't know how much if I'll have the free time for it. I could do just a really crude comic. But I want to do this. Newgrounds competition. Due date the 11th of December, so that's another 3 months. To make a 16-page comic. I'll probably give that a go. Yeah, boy. And here we go. Let's bask in this shit. I mentioned it before, man, but I've finally gotten to the point of modding where I'm basically at the point of making my own mods. Where I've had the opportunity to actually open up the guts of the fucking creation engine and have a look inside. And it is so fucking bad, man. It is such a fucking piece of shit, bro. Like, I could fucking program that thing, bro. That's how, like, I'm not even trying to fucking brag or do anything like that. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. Cheers. But yeah, they're like... It's so badly programmed. You would be fucking shocked at how poorly programmed that thing is. There is so much fucking duct tape on top, man. So much fucking duct tape. Look at that crisp video quality. Yeah, boy.
Veiled coward. I mean fuck, I believe it. Like this vid kind of alludes to how shit it is.
Yeah, boy. It's such a horrifically outdated engine, and they don't even, it's like they don't even try to fucking update it.
No, actually it was pretty easy because I didn't use a 26-year-old engine. So before we get started, we need to nail all the parts that make up Starfield. Planets, weapons, space travel, AI, missions. These 5 things are what make up the game. These 5 things are pretty common in every game, well, maybe except the planet, but they're pretty core to Starfield, so we'll try to focus on these. So let's talk about planets. 3D planets can either be extremely complicated or ultra smooth brain.
I wonder why they don't try to update
they're
it.
pretty smooth brain.
Because lazy seems like such a lackluster answer.
Contained in a little...
Well, I think they just really don't give a shit, because the community's so fucking conditioned to go, duh, the modders will fix it later. The modders will fix it later. So why should Bethesda fix their fucking shit if they're getting told all the time, no, don't fix it, we'll fix it? We do bidding, master. We do bidding.
Veiled coward. That makes sense. Fuck, I hate the cooks who say modding fixes everything.
On my other account. I think on my phone account. I'll left a comment somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is.
Then they have the fucking nerve to lie to me and say, oh, mods don't fix everything.
But yeah, there's my fucking comment from me fucking phone account. Todd, who cares if the game is good or not? The modders will fix it for us. Thrill builds a universally superior version and offers it for free. Todd, no, not like that. And yeah, literally the joke I fucking made to that other cunt. Oh, we'll just wait 10 years and the modders will fix everything. Retard, in 10 years, you could just make your own vastly superior game. Because the biggest thing that is holding Bethesda games back is their hilariously outdated engine, man.
Coward. LOL.
Like, it's just so pathetic, man. It's so fucking pathetic.
So for me to replicate this, I would just have to make a landscape and put a box around it.
Game of the year.
But if we want to go balls to the wall and make some NASA level shit, we need to go big. I mean real big. We need to create a planet that has a radius of 637 million centimeters. Why centimeters? Because somebody at Unreal headquarters thought it was a good idea. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it does feel cooler when I say the Earth is 22 trillion units away. Now for the terrain, there's a few ways to generate noise. Normally you need a 2D height map to generate terrain. Black is low and white is high. And usually this works fine, but if you want your height map to be, I don't know, on the bottom of the world, shit gets really complex fast. So we need a plugin to handle that. What, you think I was gonna reinvent the trigonomic from scratch? No, what the fuck? Fuck no. I'm dumb as a rock. Speaking of my family, comes in with very easy ways to generate foliage and rocks and trees and dynamically put them along the surface. Speaking of surface, you like those segues? We need some way to keep the player on the surface of the planet, but still allow them to walk around freely. There's a few ways to do this, but there's also a few plugins out there that can achieve this. So I started with one plugin called Ninja Movement, and it stuck me to the planet, but it worked a little too well because it stuck me to everything. Literally walking up a side of a building right now. What the f? The other option is NGT Gravity, which also just so happens that they collaborated with Worldscape, the same people who makes these giant ass planets that I'm using. So I made a few adjustments and it just works. That easy. There was never a single problem. I definitely didn't have to message everyone like 20 times. I should have you know that this adventure of getting a character to walk on a planet has been a long time coming. Like, I started this when I first started Unreal like 2 years ago. And look at me now! So every game has some sort of inventory and weapon system, whether it be Starfield or Fallout or even my game. And just like planets, you can make them either overly complex or really brain dead simple. You can make a little teeny tiny one that they teach in the first grade classroom, baby's first inventory and data structure. But we're gonna go with something that's kind of right in the middle of all that. Mainly because I don't know how to make the overly complicated stuff. Luckily, Starfield isn't too complicated and it's pretty simple to replicate. Pick up an item, store that item, organize that item, rinse and repeat. Although each one of those steps is a multifaceted problem with anxiety-inducing steps, and well, we can just break it down. Let's think of roots. At the top we have an item. This item contains very basic information like what the name is, what it looks like, how much does it weigh, what's the value of it. Pretty simple. And then we give it a child. These will keep all the same traits and information and even add more stuff to it. For example, we could call it a med pack and it restores health, but it still has all those basic values. Or we can make an additional child of the item and call it a weapon and give basic weapon functionality. This can go a long way and your roots can get pretty big. And if you make one change to the top, it trickles down and affects everything in the root chain root, the thing, I don't fucking know. Pretty cool stuff. And this is how large games are able to create so many items and loot, because it's very easy to manage and usually you can just change all these attributes based off a spreadsheet. Some real fucking nerd shit going on. I mean, it's a lot to explain, but I think it's pretty cool stuff, and I mean, it's something that I picked up in college, and it's something that I've been using since. But you know what's cooler than data structures and code? Fucking space flight, literally goddamn in the sky, in the universe, flying around, zoom, buckle up, Buster Boy, we're going to space. That's right, motherfucker. We can take off from a planet and fly to another planet seamlessly. I wish I could say that this was the hardest part of the game, but
Prepare ship! Prepare ship for ludicrous speed! Fasten all seatbelts! Seal all entrances and exits! Close all shops in the mall! Cancel the free-range circus! Secure all animals in the zoo!
Give me that, you petty excuse for an officer!
Veiled coward.
Now hear this!
This man single-handedly showed
Sir,
Bethesda
you better
has
buckle
no
up.
reason
Now
for their
buckle
game to
this.
be this shit.
Yeah, the reason their games are so fucking shit is because they're using a fucking hilariously outdated engine.
Veiled coward. It's pretty fucking sad. Veiled coward.
Yo.
And I love it.
Oh, nice. So fucking pathetic, man. It's so fucking pathetic.
Veiled coward. Man, did I or did I not call it? Starfield was gonna be shit.
Actually, Starfield is one of the greatest games ever made. You only are jealous that it didn't come out in PlayStation. Do not believe the Steam or Metacritic user scores. They are being review bombed by haters from PlayStation. As we all know, Bethesda is one of the greatest developer teams ever. Starfield is just like all the great Bethesda
Veiled
classics like Skyrim or
LMAO
Fallout
Sony
4.
Bros on suicide watch.
There's one cut I saw. He's just like, you cunts don't get it. No one cares about space exploration. Bethesda are great storytellers, and that's what people are into. One guy responds, by all means, tell us the great story of Starfield. Silence. No response. If the writing's so great, mate, then why don't you tell us the whole story?
Veiled coward. Does Starfield have a story?
Yes, as far as I'm aware,
Maybe our
Starfield's story is...
Hello Chilio. How was the pigeon hunt?
Oh,
Laughing
we
smiley.
haven't... we haven't hunted the pigeons yet. And I'm gonna be BRB, I'm gonna go have some fucking food. Oh, and I can't play anything while I'm gone because I don't have the downloads for it. I'll go scoff the food down, it won't be too long, hopefully. And I'll go shit on Starfield some more. Alright, I'll be.
Veiled coward. Take your time.
Do I have any copyright-free content? Since we got the open panel, well, is there any hilarious copyright-free content that most automated systems won't recognize? Basically, something YouTube won't recognize. Then again, I don't really care about getting banned on YouTube. It's not like it happens every other fucking week.
Veiled Coward. Play some of your music. Nobly on
Where do I have my music?
Also, whoops, didn't mean to interrupt Chili from explaining Starfield.
As if I need to explain Starfield. Oh, that's right, yeah, I was meant to be explaining the plot. Yeah, the plot of Starfield, as far as I'm aware, is once upon a time, your character was a special snowflake. They find a MacGuffin. The MacGuffin makes him an even specialer snowflake. Bad guys want MacGuffin. Good guys want to use MacGuffin. Something. You save the day. That seems to be all I understand. Can I do a visualizer?
Veiled Coward. So Skyrim. Nobly on
Basically.
Liberalism, the game laughing smiley.
Yeah, boy, it's exactly like Skyrim and fucking Fallout. You are the special snowflake who has the MacGuffin, and the bad guys want the MacGuffin, and the good guys want the MacGuffin.
Veiled Coward. I just want Oblivion.
I just want some good fucking gameplay.
Nobly on Exy. Also, yeah, Chili's music really good. Are you?
How do I get a visualizer?
Veiled Coward.
Ah, here we go, visualizations.
Speaking of good gameplay, Titanfall 2.
Yeah, boy. Alright, I'm back. Hey. Oh. Ah. Ah. You know what? I might skip on the new tablet for a bit. I'll have to get back used to it. That's too fucking awkward to use at the moment. It's a completely different scale and shit. With me on tablet. Alrighty.
For speed! Go!
Valid Howard. Fuck yeah, just got number 1 in a TF2
Ludicrous
match.
speed was
Hey,
literally
nice.
smashing zeros on my keyboard until I got to the other side of the solar system. And I mean, it definitely works. I mean, I'm shocked it works, but it definitely works. Fuck you, NASA. I mean, wait, no, hold on. I need an internship, a job, please. You know what doesn't work? These transitions are horrible. So, as much as I tried to get AI working, it was such a diff task that I ultimately gave up, and the new point of the game is to watch paint dry across the planet.
Hey.
Just kidding, bozo. We got this shit so easy. Fucking zoom. Look at this health. It goes up. Fucking get to the fucking zero. I mean, they work. They're not the brightest chaps in the galaxy, but neither is Starfield. So, you know, I count that as a win. Along with AI, I created dynamic missions, which was created with a real AI, so that I don't have to make 20 billion lines of dialogue. Just set up the AI
Valid
at a
Howard.
base, talk to them,
Yeah, boy, got
get your goofy out
196
choices,
points
trek
with
out to a
19
mission
pilot
across the
kills.
Milky Way, and bam, you got basically a
Fuck
Bethesda
yeah.
game.
2
Kinda.
pilot kills.
Except it's more seamless. Oh, gee. So all in all, I could have easily made Starfield how it truly is, with all of its cutscenes and flat planets, but I thought it'd be a little more challenging to have real physical worlds that you could take off and land on. And I think with a little more polish and love, this could actually be a fun game to play. Well, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Head over to Patreon if you want to play this janky-ass mess. In the meantime, I'm gonna go play more Starfield.
Valid Coward. And 6 Titan kills.
Baldur's Gate 3.